today I have some Call of Duty World War II gameplay for you, and that's kind of what this is kind of talking about. So, my deal with Call of Duty right now is kind of in sort of a crisis because World War II came out. I was pretty excited for it. It was World War II. It's gonna be something that we hadn't had in a while ever since World at War. It was gonna be something completely different that we're gonna have from all this boosting around and like a modern day like that. So this was totally went back to World War II time. So the game for me, it came out. I played it a lot. Then a little after, it got stale. But I will say it didn't get like Infinite Warfare stale. When I mean stale, I meant like I play it for a little bit, play like a game of multiplayer or two, and then it's just like I'm bored. Like I don't know what to do. I'm completely bored. I don't know what to do. That's just what my main problem with World War II at this point is. Like that's just the problem. Like I just get bored really easily with the game. Even if I do pretty well, like I'm just like I'm tired. I don't want to play this anymore. And Infinite Warfare was the same way, pretty much, like a little bit. But the thing is with Infinite Warfare, I felt like there was like a lot more things to do in the game, even though that kind of was a bad game on my part, if you ask me. I mean, with this game, like a lot of the things were good. With the campaign was pretty good. The zombies was okay, I guess. This game did some pretty good stuff. I mean, and the multiplayer was alright too. But like I said, it just got boring in a way that I was just like, yo, I don't want to play this game anymore. It's just like, what the heck is going on? I don't know why I don't want to play this game right now. And I play for a little bit, then I feel like, man, maybe I just want to take a break from the game, and then I get back on. I'm still bored from it. Like I just don't want to play it. So that's one of the reasons why I'm taking my eyes off of Call of Duty. I've been playing a lot of different games, as you all been seeing. I've been putting up like Fortnite, stuff up like that, because Fortnite is currently my favorite game right now, because I just really like Fortnite. Fortnite is an amazing game to play. I'm not the best at it. It's just a game I enjoy playing and having fun doing. Another thing is Rainbow Six Siege. That game is also really cool and really fun. Another game is Ghost Recon Wildlands, and most of these games that I'm naming off are I got for Christmas, and times like that. And I should have recorded on Christmas time, which is actually pretty dumb of me not to, because I think I did last year. Yeah, I've been playing a lot of games like that. Also, I got an Xbox One for Christmas, and I got Black Ops 2 on it. And Black Ops 2 is literally like one of my favorite Call of Duties like ever in Call of Duty history. Like definitely one of my favorites. So, and that's pretty much, I'd say that's the Call of Duty that is really having me, that I'm playing like a lot. And it's just like that. Black Ops 2 is a type of game that I want to play for, hours and hours and hours. I mean, not like that, but a game that I don't get easily bored off of. And another Call of Duty is Black Ops 3. That's another one that I play. It's like I'm still playing. And notice how these games are from like previous years. Like Black Ops 3, I think that game's going on 3 years now. That is literally still, and people are still really enjoying playing it, and that's crazy to me, because I understand how people were playing it while Infinite Warfare was out, because Infinite Warfare didn't have too good of a debut on its part, because not too many like that, especially because when the trailer launched, I mean, I don't know what's wrong with the trailer. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, the Battlefield 1 trailer was better. I'm not even gonna lie about that. But I mean, I don't know what was wrong with the Infinite Warfare trailer. It looked interesting with the campaign and stuff like that. It looked interesting, but then it was just like, why are people saying this is bad? I mean, it ain't that. It's alright. I mean, there ain't nothing bad about it like that. It's just, why are people ganging up on it and saying it's like it's gonna be a terrible game? And then, when the game, the beta released, I played it, and I'm not gonna lie, I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed playing the beta. I played the multiplayer. I played that. It was, I enjoyed it. Like, they had a lot of content for a beta, and betas are just for the people to experience what the game's like what they think of the game. And if there's any things that they like, any things that they need to fix, then that's what we tell Call of Duty and say, all right, then we'll make sure this is fixed by the final release of the game. So, I mean, that's personally why I think betas are, good for not just, not just for like the developers of Call of Duty, like Activision, Treyarch, and Infinity Ward, stuff like that. I just think it's also good for the community to play the game and experience like, wow, this is what they're working on so far. It's pretty good, or it's either pretty bad. I did play the private beta for World War II, and it was good. Like, now I had a lot of how should I say this, complaints with the game, starting off with mainly its hit detection. How its hit detection was not very good at all, and how the movement was kind of slow, the weapons were kind of off, but and then the beta, I played the beta, had those complaints, and the full game came out. It wasn't just me, it was also a lot of other YouTubers saying that, wow, this hit detection in this game is really messed up, like, this is terrible, because I found myself having to shoot almost full of my magazine with like a type 100 or a STG or a bar or something like that, and it's like, bro, are my bullets doing anything? And stuff like that. And I mean, this is just common, like, it's just a common thing that I see personally in Call of Duty. It's just a lot of people camping, head glitching, doing all that. I mean, that's common, it's probably stupid for me to say, like, hey, I mean, people always do that, like, why are you saying that? I mean, and then some of the weapons were pretty overpowered. I'm not gonna lie about that either. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna say that the bar was, it's kind of still is the setup that I use on. I'm gonna show you guys right now the setup that I use in the bar right here with reflex, rapid fire, extended mags, and long barrel. That's that's pretty. That right there, because they said they nerfed the bar with its fire rate and I believe its accuracy, but I don't have a grip or quick draw on this gun, but yet I can still control it. Another one that I really think is overpowered is the PPSH and the what's the gun called? It's the sniper, the Kar 98. They are saying they're nerfing the Kar 98 weapon, which is honestly thank God to me. But I don't know what they're doing with it, but I know my complaint with the Kar 98 is just that the aim speed is too fast. Like, it's faster than these other sniper rifles. Like, it's crazy fast. I'm like, are you serious? This is a dumb, overpowered weapon. So those are the complaints I have with the game. And we're gonna get into the zombies now. The zombies was good. Standard. I mean, I feel like this game, Zombies, is gonna actually have like a legit campaign storyline, kind of like how Advanced Warfare did. I mean, because I know this game was pretty much developed by Sledgehammer Games, and Advanced Warfare was too. So I guess it's gonna have that same concept, not the same story, not going off, because like how would you go from like 2065 to like 1942, something like that? And it's like, I mean, maybe you could travel back in time, something like that, maybe that'll work, but then again, it's like, that's kind of weird. But yeah, they're gonna have that storyline, because I played the Zombies prologue. Like, when you get in the Zombies, like the prologue right there, and the map, you sit in that room for some amount of time so you can get enough points to get out. And then the big map, and that's, like, before I get into the other map, I like those zombie maps that are, they have a challenge. Like, I like these zombie maps that are, they have an objective, you have a big objective to do, complete like an Easter egg and stuff or something like that. But else, I really enjoy the maps that have, that you are really required to try and survive as long as you can. And there are some maps like, and I'm not just sticking with, what is it? I'm not just sticking with Sledgehammer, but it's also Treyarch. But some maps that I really like that had the objective were Mob of the Dead. That personally is one of my favorite zombie maps like ever in Call of Duty. Another map is the Rise and Drock. That's a great map. You can get those bows and upgrade them and just survive for a little time. And then maps like survival maps, I personally like Doris, or the Giant map on Black Ops 3. because you know that's a very campy map that you can get the high rounds on. I remember me and Dalen were playing the map. We got to like round 30. That was actually a pretty good run on our part. Just sitting on the little catwalk. I'm pretty sure most of you zombie fans know what I'm talking about. Another map is Bus Depot on Black Ops 2. A lot of the Black Ops 2 maps, really, a lot of them. The only Black Ops 2 maps that I wouldn't say are, what is it, the Die Rise map, or in the, what's the one map? It was the last DLC, or it was Origins. And the thing is with Origins, I don't know, Origins didn't feel like that map that it was just that big map that was really frustrating to play. It looked interesting, like the trailer was cool, it all looked cool. The problem that I had was the robots, the mud that make you go slow, and the Panzer. And the Panzer I did get used to, especially in Black Ops 3's, you know. I got used to it. It's just like I said before, it's that hard map. I mean, it was that map that I really had to, you know, get in my head and know. But back to like mainly what I'm talking about with COD. Oh yeah, I didn't even bother talking about Modern Warfare Remastered. Modern Warfare Remastered, it came out with Infinite Warfare. I keep wanting to say Infinity Warfare, like Infinity, but it's Infinite. I don't know. It came out with Infinite Warfare, and I guess this was kind of like a Plan B, is what my people been telling me. Like it was a Plan B to get people to like buy Infinite Warfare, but have to pay an extra $20 to get, because it's like. Okay, so it's like, alright, so it's basically like what people are saying. It's like, you're telling me you're going to give us a terrible Call of Duty this year, and you're going to give us one of the best CODs, but remaster it, and you're telling me I have to pay $70 for that? I mean, if you ask me, it's a 2-in-1 game, you know. If you think about it, you get a new Call of Duty, which is probably gonna cost over probably $50-$60. Not only that, they're bringing back a Call of Duty from like 2007, I believe, yeah, 2007, and remastering it. I mean, that's kind of reasonable if you ask me, but still, I mean, I'm just saying this is what people I've been hearing from have been saying. Like, you're telling me I have to pay $70 for a game that looks terrible and one of the best CODs ever remastered? Seriously. And MWR, like, I kind of had mixed feelings with that game, like saying, you know, man, this game is either really fun or really bad. It was a fun game, you know. It was a fun game, you know, and the fun part was, you know, how me and Dalen, we get in there from time to time, and I still have those videos up on my YouTube where we just played MWR and literally just did like 1v1s with snipers, shotguns, pistols, anything like that, and it had a great old time. Laughed all the time we played. The campaign, same, it's the same, literally exact same campaign that I'm doing right now. I can't hear anything. Okay, are you done bombing stuff? Okay. Same campaign that we played back in 2007. They added a few changes in here and there. I'm still working on that Let's Play for that game. And now the big thing is the multiplayer. The multiplayer is something that I did not like it at all. I mean, it was just the way it worked. I hated it because people were saying in order to do good in the game, all you have to do is just sit in one spot. And I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna be a camper like that. Like, I'm not gonna sit in one spot and just try to get kills. Like, I actually want to run around the map and see if I can actually do good in the game. So, and another thing with that is just like, man, like, I don't know, it's just Call of Duty MWR, the kill time in that game was just crazy. And it probably wasn't the kill time, it was just probably the connections improving. But boy, the connection did improve, but still, it felt like the kill time was, like, every time I played core, it felt like I was playing hardcore. And, you know, as I figured out the game, I'm like, you know, I'm just gonna go play hardcore, so I actually understand, like, I'll get it, like, I actually understand why I die so fast, because in hardcore it's either one or two shots and boom. I mean, it's like that in core too, but I'm just saying one shot and you're boom dead. But MWR, I mean, the kill time made every weapon in the game seem good. You know, classic game, stuff like that. What's another thing? And that, like I said, that Call of Duty went in the wrong direction for me because of all the complaints that I just, had with the games and stuff like that. Infinite Warfare, same way. Maps. The maps were horrible. I don't know, but Infinite Warfare maps were horrible. The weapons on that game, some of them were good, some of them were really bad, and I'm just gonna name the good ones off right now. VPR, NV4. That's it. That is it. Call of Duty Infinite Warfare, only good weapons in the game. Like, those were the only ones the K-bar, maybe the K-bar, maybe the ERAD. I mean, the ERAD was pretty good. The ERAD, the ERAD was one, but mainly the NV4 and the VPR. But I think that's gonna do it with this game. If there's anything that I missed, please don't hesitate and please let me know. I might do something else like this some other time, with a different game, and give you guys gameplay on that. But if you all enjoy it, let me know in the comments what you thought about it, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.